Hey, how's everybody doing this evening? Tonight I have a helper with me. We don't actually know what we're doing at all because it's the first time we've ever made it. For our main dinner, we're going to have rice sticks with vegetables. We've done that before. And I saw these at the store and I thought they were kind of cool. So we're going to make Vietnamese spring roll rice wraps. So we're literally, for this, we're just going to follow the directions. So we're just going to take you along this little fun world that we're in. Okay, so first off, Kennedy, these, we've already got our water right there. Both of us already washed our hands, so you didn't have to watch that funness take place. I'll have you do some cutting and dicing and slicing in just a moment.
Does this need to be boiled?
No. So the rice sticks, the vermicelli noodles, the directions, you just put them in cool water for like 5 to 8 minutes. So we're just going to stick those in there if you want to dump those in there. You set the timer for 8 minutes. And that's all that's going to happen there. Okay, so while we're getting these ready, this calls for some cooked shrimp, some vermicelli, I know I'm saying that wrong, vermicelli noodles, some lettuce, some fresh mint, cucumbers, chives, some star anise wrappers, which are right here. So we're going to substitute mint for cilantro, because that's what we have. We're going to substitute cucumbers for cucumbers.
Mint?
How much mint?
Yeah.
Half a cup.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind, not enough out there.
I did.
She was gonna pick some off of our mint plant out on the backyard, but they're dead. And then, so we're gonna substitute mint for cilantro. That'll be tasty. That's quite a common Vietnamese herb. We're going to substitute cucumbers for cucumbers, and we're going to substitute chives for some scallions because we don't have any. So the first thing we're going to do is cook up our shrimp so that it's ready, because we're going to use that for both of the dishes. So let's get going here on medium. You will be able to start slicing and dicing. If you want to do soccer practice in the kitchen. Okay, so cucumbers, julienne style. That means they're going to be small, like kind of like matchsticks. So like the little ones that we use when we go like camping. So they're going to be like little thin, like this right here.
Like it half? No.
No. So see, so like this one right here, we would do like this, and then you just take these and do them into little matchsticks, and then cut these from here. Since these are going in here, I would say go ahead and cut those probably like in half. Yeah. And then we'll use those. Well, it was close enough. Again, you've seen me cook for a long time. Approximation is pretty good. Okay, so if you want to do the rest of those here, I'll slice this right here so it sits flat on the bottom. So I'm going to set it up like that. It sits nice and flat. And then use this one. And set it nice and flat right there. And you can use that. Okay? So she's going to julienne the cucumbers. And I'm going to cook up our shrimp really quick because we'll use those in some of the wraps, not all of them. And then we will also use them in our dinner tonight. So what we have ingredient-wise is some shrimp, some cilantro, some green onions, green bell pepper. It calls for red bell pepper, but I had a green bell pepper. Bell pepper. Some rice noodles, water chestnuts, bean sprouts, baby corn, some soy sauce, and some Hoisin sauce. I don't ever know how to say that. So that's what we're going to do with those. Hopefully everybody's doing okay out there. Right now is an insanely bizarre time. hopefully, anybody who's watching this, all three of you,
All three of you?
or whoever's watching, I'm being funny, are taking some serious time right now to reflect on society at large, questions of privilege, the issues of ethnicity and the racial issues that are taking place that are very much coming to the forefront in America. But this isn't just limited to America. Obviously, this occurs all over the world. But that as human beings, first and foremost, not as certain skin colors, not as certain languages, not as certain religions, not as genders or whatever, but that we would take some time to really reflect on what the heck it means to be human. Because it does appear if there's a big glitch in the matrix right now, and that, and it has been for quite some time, that people don't understand the basic concept of what it means to be human. So hopefully some of you, I know that we are, in our family, we've had discussions about this, but the idea of what do you do when you are privileged? What do you do? How can you be a part of a community that has been oppressed historically? And what does that look like? And there's no easy answers. There's no easy ways to think about this, and it is problematic, but hopefully we can be brave enough to actually start thinking about this stuff and reflecting on ourselves. So anyway, we've got this going. I'm going to get these cooked up. We've got our shrimp, so we're just going to toss them into the oil here and get them sauteed. We'll get them nice and pink. You're not fast?
Yeah.
That's okay, because the channel's called The Slow Cook.
It's called Eric Stoffer.
No, it's called The Slow Cook.
No, it's not. That's in the description.
Oh. Well, it's still The Slow Cook. So since you're helping me, that means you're a slow cook also. You, the slow cooker. Yeah, looks good. Okay, so after these are sitting here, just kind of let them do their thing. So we need some of the rice noodles that are going to go in the spring rolls, but then we also have rice noodles that are going to be going into the main dish this evening. So that's a good thing.
This is at the main dish.
The spring rolls?
Yeah.
No, they go with it.
What's the main dish?
The rice noodles with veggies. It's kind of all going to go together.
Nice.
I can tell you we're super excited because we like them. We finally got some corn husks.
Yum, yum.
And
You should do a video.
Yes,
or-
we will.
I want to do it too.
Yes, we will. Actually, all of us will, because making tamales is not a one man or one woman,
One person.
one person. Thank you. Okay, so our noodles are done. So let's go ahead and turn the timer
One
off for
person
those.
job.
A one person job, yes. So yes, hopefully this weekend we will be able to do that. The tamales we're thinking about making would be some green chili tamales, some black bean and cilantro tamales, and for the carnivores, some machaca tamales. So hopefully that will happen this weekend, and they are absolutely delicious. As in, seriously delicious. Uh-huh. Okay, let's see. So we've got the noodles are cooking, the shrimp is cooking, you're Julian, the cucumbers.
Whoa, it was trying to paint fast.
Do what?
It was trying to paint fast.
Yeah, shrimp. For those of you who are out there, shrimp do not take very long to cook. You're just cooking them so that they are pink. And it doesn't take very long, and if you don't pay attention, you will have shrimp that are overcooked and they get tough and
Do they change color?
well, I guess if you cooked them that long, they would change color.
What color?
Burnt.
Purple?
Purple. So yeah, shrimp don't take very long to cook, just a couple of minutes per side. So, like I always say, the best chefs, you can't walk away from the kitchen when you're cooking, unless it's something that is like a crock pot where it's intended for you to walk away and go to work for 6 hours.
Or oatmeal.
Or oatmeal. Oatmeal, oatmeal, oatmeal. I love oatmeal, and oatmeal is the most ridiculous food to cook because it takes forever. And my gosh, you want to have oatmeal for breakfast, you got to get up like 4 in the morning so you can eat it for breakfast.
Don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. I made it before.
Yeah, I know, and I know how long it took you.
Like half an hour.
6 hours later.
It did not.
Okay, we're going to take our noodles off of the water and drain them. How much does it say you need of the noodles? 4 ounces.
24 pounds.
24 pounds. Okay, you about good there?
Just one more.
Okay, we're going to take our shrimp off in just a second. We'll throw those in a bowl. Okay, you got all those, Julian?
Those are way too thick.
Okay, well, just cut them down a little bit.
Not way too thick.
Okay. So we're just going to leave our shrimp over here. Not a big deal. They're cooked. Good to go. Okay.
Feel the heat from right here.
Can feel the heat. The heat is on. I don't remember the rest of the words to the song. Okay, so this says we need... You want to keep chopping and dicing, or you want to do something else?
I want to keep chopping and dicing.
Okay, so let's go with, it says you need about a half a cup of fresh mint. We're going to go, therefore, with about a half a cup of cilantro. So let me get what I think is about a half a cup, and then you can chop it all up. Sound good?
Like that?
Yep. Okay. That's back. So keep these separated. So we got our cucumbers there. Okay, there's your cilantro. So go ahead and chop that up.
How do we?
Yep. Just kind of go like this. So you kind of hold it, you get it into a bunch, and then without cutting your fingers off, you just keep it bunched up together like this, and as you move towards where your fingers are at, you move your fingers out of the way so that you don't chop them off. About like that. Okay, so we got our cilantro now, which it called for mint, but we are replacing that with cilantro. Okay, and then we don't have chives, so we are going to replace
Hey.
that with some scallions. Let me wash this off really quick. This one,
Do I chop these right here?
what? No, not that one. Those are going to be for the rest of dinner. These are just for the egg rolls.
How do I chop this up?
Just,
Like how? What?
okay, well
Don't do it all.
I won't do it all. Just little like this right here. I get me, sir.
You always do that. You do most of it.
I know, I'm sorry. Okay, we need some warm water to dip the other things in. So let me get a container here with some warm water.
Well, show them how to cut it too.
Kind of roll. There you go. So I was excited today. I found out that U.S. soccer is in phase 1,
Yay!
which means we can hold tryouts. I don't know what tryouts are going to look like because according to what I read, is that phase 1 is you can hold tryouts, but social distancing, 6 feet away from each other, still needs to be in place. For those of you who have played any sport in your life, except for maybe tennis
Golf?
or golf,
Racing? What's that sport?
racing,
Yeah.
some forms of
Running,
racing,
maybe?
maybe running if you could stay 6 feet apart from each other.
That'd be pretty easy.
So the phase 1 is that we get to do tryouts and we can run training sessions and stuff, but everybody has to be 6 feet apart. So that's going to be interesting. I don't know what that's going to look like. But regardless, at least we can still get back out on the fields. From what I understand, players, coaches will be required to be wearing face masks, and which is totally cool. I already have face masks that I wear whenever I have to leave the house, so not a big deal. For players, it's not mandatory, but it is strongly suggested. And my thoughts are, if any of you watching, if your kids play sports, you might as well go ahead and get the face masks. There's some really nice ones that are for athletics that have some big ports on them. They hook in the back of the neck. Because most likely all students are going to be wearing face masks when they return, if they return to school in the fall, depending on where you're at in the world or in the United States. So, okay, let's see, what else do we have here? So we've got our, shrimp. You want to cut the shrimp?
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
Okay, so we don't need a lot
Only
of
do one.
Okay, I'll show you what to do. So we've got our onions. We're going to keep these all sort of separated here. Okay, so you're going to take your shrimp, hold it on the end here, and you pull the tail off just a little bit. And then what we're going to do
Poor shrimp.
is just kind of chop it up like this. Poor shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'll pull the tail off the rest of them. Because I'm nice. Okay, there's that one.
I said I want to do that.
There's that one. So just kind of cut it up because we're just going to sprinkle it onto the spring rolls. Okay, so we've got our shrimp, we've got our noodles, we've got, lettuce. Forgot about lettuce. I don't know if we actually even have any lettuce.
I don't think we. Oh wait, the salad stuff.
Do we have some?
Salad.
We have some salad.
Yeah.
Okay, well let's go with, you know what, we have some cabbage. How about cabbage?
Okay.
Cabbage is pretty common. Or do you want it? We have hardly any salad. So let's do some cabbage. Because we had some cabbage left over from, keep it all separated.
Oh.
What did we do?
I was.
No, keep all of the ingredients separated. What did we make What did we do cabbage for? This is really quick. Cut this off.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I'm just cutting off the part that is browned.
There's some more
Here. Nope, that's good. Don't need any more shrimp.
Oh.
So move that into its own little quarter. Okay, as you can see, we're not kosher because we're cutting shrimp and vegetables on the same cutting board with the same knife without washing them and doing all that stuff. So, if you're kosher, you know the rules, so you make sure you follow them. I'm not. Okay, so let's go.
Well, we eat fish.
Well, there's just with kosher preparation, there's certain things that you can't like cook and cut together.
Yeah.
So
That's like baking, I guess. Like if you're doing something free. No, never mind.
it could be. It's just a cultural, religious. Okay, so that, go ahead and chop and dice that all up. Let's get that out of here. Okay, so I'm going to pick and say that's about 4 ounces. I don't know. And I'm not getting out the weight scale to measure it, so we're just going to go with this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Oh, Buffy, you did a wonderful job. Okay, so go ahead and put that in its own little quarter. Okay, and then we're going to take our rice noodles, and you're going to just kind of rough chop it. You don't want it really, really thin, but just kind of rough chop it. Come on. Come on. Well, not on the floor. There you go. Come on, put some muscle into it.
Oh.
Not that much muscle. Okay, that's good. Perfect.
That's all I have.
Okay, so we've got our ingredients here now. We've got our shrimp, we've got our noodles, we've got our lettuce that we're replacing with cabbage, we've got our mint that we're replacing with cilantro, we've got our cucumber that we're replacing with cucumber, we've got our chives that we're replacing with scallions, and we have our rice wraps. Okay, we've got everything we need. So now what the directions say is that we are going to now take these out of the package. How do we open these?
Are these fully cooked? Are they supposed to be crunchy?
Yeah. So we'll with the dinner they get cooked. For these you just want them kind of like that. Okay. So according to the directions, we're going to take. We're gonna dip it in water, which we've got our warm water. Okay. Well,
Can I do that?
what do you mean gross? We're sitting here like touching everything with our hands. Okay, let me get a plate so that we can actually.
Do these taste good?
We're gonna find out. I have no idea. Okay, so here's what we'll do: is we're gonna dip this in warm water. What's it say? How long does it say for?
3 seconds. I don't know.
3 seconds. And quickly remove. Okay, which that was not very quick. Okay. We're going to set that flat. Nope, just doing one. And then we're going to take a little bit of the noodles.
Well, it's like clear.
Yeah, it's clear. That's cool. I didn't know what to expect. We're going to take some of the cucumber. We're going to take a little of our scallion. We're going to take a little of our cabbage. And in this case, we'll take a little of our shrimp here. And then it shows that you wrap it like this.
Dad, I don't think they can see.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here, I'll move.
And then okay, we'll do another one. How's that? And then you wrap it like this. Here, we'll do another one so that you can see my illustrious, epic failure here at an egg roll. You got it. If you're not willing to try things that are new, you'll never experience something that you may or may not like. Okay, so let's do this. Let's try another one. Okay, so you got it? So you can see it? So we're gonna take our rice paper, we're gonna drop it in the water, which it said to remove quickly, so don't leave it in there as long as I did last time. Okay, we're gonna take a little of our noodles, then we're gonna place those in here. Then we're gonna take a little of our julienne cucumbers and we're gonna place those. We're gonna take some of our cabbage, we're gonna place that. A little bit of our scallion and a little bit of our shrimp. And then kind of like a burrito it looked like, you wrap it up going this way. And then you wrap the ends going this way, which it's kind of cool because it's rice paper. It seems like it sticks together pretty good. So then that's what it would look like. So we're just gonna set those over here like that.
That's the thingy.
Yes. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you want to make one now?
Sure.
Okay. So drop it in the water. Don't know what I'm recording because I can't see. Let me do this backwards. This is weird. I'd go a little longer than that. Okay, now pull it out. Okay, now set it flat on your plate. And then yep. Put a little of the noodles.
How much?
I don't know.
Can I not put shrimp in this one?
Yeah, don't put shrimp in that one. Okay, now take the sides, fold them over. Perfect. Oh, yours actually looks really pretty.
It does?
Yeah. Okay, and then take the ends and fold them up.
Do the other ones not?
I don't know if they look good or not. Yours looks pretty though. And the other end. Okay. Ooh, nice. Oh, very pretty. Okay. So.
The one on the right is mine.
The one on the right is yours. Okay, well, separate the ones that are with shrimp and the ones that are without shrimp. Okay, so we'll try and I seriously don't think we're going to use all these. I did not realize how many were in here.
I want to do those. Those are fun.
These are fun?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me make one more.
What if I do that while you do the other one? How many, should I do an equal amount of shrimp and
I
shrimp?
say that you just we just make them until we run out of ingredients.
Okay.
I didn't realize there were like, I guess I should have looked on I didn't even see where it said like how many, 40, no, that's calories. Serving size, 3 wrappers, 16 servings per container. Okay, I didn't realize how many wrappers were actually in here. So,
How many?
well, 1 serving is 3,
16.
and there's 16 servings.
Gosh.
So, yeah. Okay, and there is a peanut butter sauce that goes with this, so maybe while
That's 48.
we put, yeah, so I didn't really plan for 48.
You were
but-
close when you were reading the
Oh,
calories.
the calories?
46.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, see, yours like turned out pretty. I've got like cucumbers sticking out all over the place.
So that's shrimp.
Okay. So you go ahead and make another one. And this is what we're gonna do tonight. So we'll make this 2 separate videos. And I will now put these on fast forward as we make the remainder of them. You guys are awesome. Okay, so at the end of the day, we did not make a peanut sauce tonight because there were a variety of ingredients that we didn't have. So here's what these, what are we calling them? The rice rolls, summer rolls that we made. We served them up with a little bit of soy sauce, and they were really tasty.
Yummy.
Yummy! So they were really tasty, and as you guys can see, our delightful plate that we're using here, because our house has turned into perpetual Christmas, weekend Christmas music. So there's our appetizer that we're going to have tonight, and we will get back with you when we have a moment for dinner. Peace.